Hi, my name is Jeremy Rietze, and today I want to talk to you about how mechanical engineering is improving the welfare of the public in Alberta in 2016. To me, this was an easy question to answer because today there's nothing more concerning to public well-being than climate change. It is my belief that the best way to combat this issue is through clean energy. One of the cleanest forms of energy that has the largest potential for growth in our province is wind energy. The potential for advancement in this field is immense, and mechanical engineers are only beginning to scratch the surface on the power of this renewable resource. But before I get into all the amazing benefits of wind energy, let me talk about the past and current design of wind turbines. Wind energy dates back to the 1st century AD, when Greek engineer Heron of Alexandria created the wind wheel. Wind wheels were originally used to grind corn, flour, and pump water, until 1887, when the first electricity-producing turbine was made by a Scottish professor named James Blythe. He powered his cottage and even had a surplus of energy that he offered to the small town of Marykirk, but they turned it down because they still believed that electricity was the work of the devil. Fast forward to 1993, Canada's first commercial wind turbine was installed on Cowley Ridge in southern Alberta. Now today, Alberta is third in Canada with an energy capacity of 1,500 megawatts, which is enough energy to power 625,000 homes. Under the leadership of Rachel Notley, Alberta has adopted a new climate change policy that represents a great opportunity for advancements in wind energy technology. This policy emphasizes a shift away from methods such as coal energy and fossil fuels and towards renewable methods such as wind. And the great thing is, wind is a much cheaper option than coal or even solar power. Electricity generated by wind does not emit air pollutants like the burning of coal or extraction of oil. Wind energy is much more affordable because it is fossil fuel free and is not subject to the fluctuating natural gas prices. And what's amazing is there's so much room to improve the wind energy in Alberta. In 2013, 5% of Alberta's energy came from wind, which is enough to power 1/3 of Albertans' homes. Just imagine if we could increase that number to 15% and we could power all the homes in Alberta just using wind energy. Let me illustrate what I have just said by using an example. The largest wind farm in Western Canada is located near Lethbridge, Alberta. This wind farm produces energy at a rate of 300 megawatts. Let's compare this to coal energy. If we were to take 300 megawatts of coal energy and switch it to wind energy, we can decrease Alberta's greenhouse gas emissions by 600,000 tons per year. That's the same as taking 120,000 cars off the road. Not to mention, doing this will reduce the water consumption by 960 million liters per year compared to natural gas generation. These are all just numbers, but I truly believe that Alberta has a lot of room to grow in the area of wind energy. Denmark is the current world leader. They create 40% of their annual energy supply using wind turbines. Now, I believe that Alberta should strive to get to a number close to 40% or even surpass it. But where I believe that the true problem lies is in innovating the turbine to make it more efficient than it already is. It's easy to prove mathematically that the longer the blade, the more torque that the turbine will generate. And the more torque generated, the faster it'll spin. And the faster it spins, the more electricity we will generate. Now the problem for the mechanical engineer is how are we going to maximize the spin while minimizing the noise without putting too much force on the central hub, all while creating a stable structure that won't break when subject to the forces of the strong winds across Alberta. That, however, is a question for future engineers. Heck, it could be a question I'm answering a few years down the road. I just have to get through a couple more calculus classes first. In summary, innovating the wind turbine is an excellent option for improving Alberta. Wind is decentralized and therefore boosts the economy in rural areas, creating jobs outside of the city. Wind turbines will reduce greenhouse gas emissions by magnitudes that we can't even imagine yet, and it can truly improve the lives of Albertans in many other ways.